to get a move on. You know why? We've got to get to the UPS store. We have Lord Poppy's Bibles. And we're gonna get it cracking. We're gonna send them. We do need to get there, in 16 minutes. So we're gonna find a way. Ooh. I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Damien. I've had a pretty good day. I am going to the reservation next week. I just secured another meeting with an organization, a Christian organization that has successfully used the community funding model. So I think that is pretty terrific. Still need to get an Airbnb. So we'll get there with that. Are you like... Yeah, and so we've got two Bibles for Lord Poppy. We have a study Bible and we have a children's picture Bible provided by Atonement Lutheran Church. Shout out to them. I called many churches and everybody looked, so that was a nice thing, right? Like everybody went ahead and looked. But Atonement Lutheran Church, they took the time to look for like over a week and stay, and I told them why we needed some Bibles, some children's Bibles, and they stayed in contact with their progress. And so finally one day they called and said, we've got 2 Bibles for you. So shout out again to Atonement Lutheran Church. Hey, Randy. Randy's 10. And so now, I've been telling Poppy we're going to mail these Bibles, because I went to pick them up from the church, I feel like maybe a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, I don't know. Whose dog is that? Why would you be walking in the dark in dark clothes? That's a question I'll never get. You know, if you're walking in the dark, please wear light colored clothes, because you can't if you get hit. Can't complain about it. Or this guy on a bike, literally riding toward me. All right. Well, anyway, that's what we're doing. And then I've got some purple bags. If any of you guys, get a gift from me, just know it's coming in a purple package. So yeah, we're doing that. If you guys will be so kind as to remind me, Poppy's going to get 2 stickers as well. These stickers came out yesterday. New merch came out yesterday. And these stickers actually are not even on the website, and they won't be on the website. They're for promotional use. All right, we're almost there. I hope you guys are having a pleasant day. I also, the reason why I was late is I got my ears stretched a week ago, and I wanted some like sick jewelry, so I went to the ear stretcher, who happened to be the owner. It's this place called Altered Skin. It is, you know, when I'm in Missoula, it's where exclusively I get my tattoos done. And I know people like to cry about Christians getting tattoos. I hold space for your tears. But anyway, that's where I get my tattoos done, and also my piercings. And so I was talking to the owner, one of the owners, and I was asking her if I can interview her for entering the chat. What do you think about Jesus? And she's very interested. She's Native American. And so, you know, there's a whole history, right, with Native Americans and Christians. You guys know that. It's not good. So she holds, you know, those kind of sentiments. But her husband, she said, is a born-again Christian. Imagine that. Her husband's a born-again Christian. And I was like, oh my gosh. Look at this. Purple packages. I was like, oh my gosh. That's wild. Oh, we need to take creatine today, guys. Right? We need to take our creatine. All right. Jose says, whoops. Jose says, hi, I'm new here and I'm from Brazil. What country are you from? Well, I'm from the great old country of Montucky, boy. AKA the US. Now, we're going to have to be quiet because we're going into the UPS store. So, shh. Shh. Okay. Hey, I just made it. I have these things.
Perfect. You're trying to mail them off?
Yes.
I've been unplugging your phone number, please.
Oops, we gotta. Okay, had to get my other phone, right, to get Poppy's information. We're doing very well with concealing private information, guys. All right, we're back.
All right. It says PursueTheSmile LLC.
That is true.
All right. Where are we sending this?
This is going.
Have you sent there before, I guess?
No, nope. This is a new one. Get that message like so. There we go. And then copy. Does this baby look Asian to you?
Maybe.
Let's see here. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna have you.
Yes. Is it the name? Is it who's it going to?
Oh, this is, you could just put Lord Poppy.
POPPI.
PY.
PY. And going to.
Poppy sent me a picture of a baby, and I was like, whose child is that? That's a Korean baby.
Oh.
She was like, that's me. And I'm Italian. I was like, well,
Really?
might want to check into that.
What are you sending her?
Bibles.
Perfect.
Are you a believer?
I am.
Hey, all right. I'm the only Christian content creator in the state of Montana.
Really?
Yep, and I'm going to leave you some merch, too.
That's awesome.
And we got to give her 2 stickers. I'm going to put 3 in for you, Poppy. Okay? And then maybe...
When you're done, do you mind if you set that on the scale?
Yeah. Get one of these. All right. Oh.
You're good if I close it up?
No, yeah, please.
No, I don't have anything in there.
These are the old earrings. Hi, George.
All right. It looks like your cheapest is going to be $17.96. We'll get there on Wednesday the 12th.
Let's do it. Wednesday the 12th for Poppy.
I'll have you look on the screen and confirm for me, please.
Oh, New Mexico. Shows how much I pay attention. I thought she lived in Philadelphia. There you go. Yeah, we don't need none of that. Deutsch, yes, no name, Randy.
All right, $17.96.
$17.96. There we go. So excited.
18, 19, and
I need
20.
some of that. I'm gonna give you some merch here. The only deal is
Yes.
you have to put it on something. So I'm starting a group home called the James House, which is a long-term Christian group home for adolescent boys.
That's awesome.
And PursueTheSmile exists to raise capital for the James House, which is why it's very important that you put it on something and not, you know. And then
Thank you so much.
if you see people, do you want one? You gonna put it somewhere?
Yeah.
All right.
Something.
You've been supporting me since
I
2024.
And here we are. When
you
you
go.
used to drop off your old job stuff.
Right.
Yes.
We're getting there. Now I'm
And
going
I saw
out of
you on your
town.
other old job at the food truck.
Oh yeah.
We've been through it.
Afton. Afton comes on here too. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we did it. Got all this. All right. Now, okay. Lock the door. Don't forget when you get in your car, lock the door. I heard this thing recently. Oh man, here we go. It was a woman who was just kind of warning about the times to come. And she was like, people are, if the shutdown continues the way that it does, if it keeps going the way that it's going, oh, what are we eating tonight, guys? We need, okay, we're in Pursuit of meatballs tonight. Did you know that? If the shutdown keeps going the way that it's going with the food stamps and stuff like that, this lady was saying, people are going to start getting desperate, such as, oh, no, it was my sister. It was my sister saying it. People are going to start looting. Whoop. People are going to start looting and robbing to make ends meet. And right, there's kind of a thought process. We're like, what? That wouldn't happen. But there's the reason why that might be your thought process is either you don't want to believe that that could happen, you know, or you personally wouldn't do it, so you don't think other people would. But I'm here to tell you, my friends, you know, we need this thing to kind of wrap up. And an interesting thing, we have basic human rights, and people get it twisted. Like, we'll take housing, for instance, which was so frustrating when I was in the housing sector. People will be like, I deserve to have a home. And it's like, not necessarily. Like, you deserve to have maybe like the option of housing. Sorry, my guy. You deserve to have the option of housing. And so where I was working, it was like the homeless, and they were like, the homeless deserve a home. And it's like, yeah, but if they destroy the home, do they deserve a set, like another home for that? You know what I mean? So anyway, with food being a right, it's not that everyone deserves free food or organic food or whatever. And I'm just explaining this. I'm not saying this is what I believe or don't believe or whatever, right? But people deserve to have access to food, which is why something like a food desert is problematic, where you don't have access to fresh produce. That is problematic, and that's something that should be looked at. And then, of course, there's more, you know, you could look into like, well, why don't you grow your own food? Like, you have access to do that. But what if the soil itself is toxic? Like, much of the United States at this point, right? Because we've done GMOs and we've just abused our earth so much that, you know, if you were like, we're going to take over this portion of land, it's like, yeah, there's probably chemicals in that soil at this point. So with the shutdown, bye George. With the shutdown and people not having access to food, I mean, I'll probably be the first one to say it. Or I'm actually not the first one to say it at all, but the people who should be prioritized for having food are people who are literally incapable of feeding themselves, right? So like severely disabled people, young children, you know, the elderly that are too sick or weak to work. You know, and I don't know. It seems that's like a super controversial thing to say. But at least they should, because there's like WIC. I don't know if WIC is part of it, but there should be like WIC. WIC is like you cannot abuse it. You cannot abuse WIC. It's for what, the first 3 years of life, and it's basically like fruits and vegetables and like rice cereal and like stuff like that. If you're gonna be taking anything away, I think definitely leave WIC alone. But all that to say is we got a problem on our hands. And for those of us who are not affected by the government shutdown, I would encourage you, first and foremost, to get on your knees and thank the Lord. These kids are doing skateboarding. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, you're not affected by this. You should be so pleased with God right now. Instead of judging people who are in a situation being due, we wouldn't survive. You know what I mean? And took away your food, would you know what to do next?